Number 6, recognize that suited connector hands actually realize equity very well in 3-bet pots, and they're going to add a lot of board coverage to your range to make sure that you can still have good hands in 3-bet pots on lower card board textures. You can 3-bet a hand like 6-5 suited, 7-6 suited, even if you know you're not going to get very many folds, simply because those hands realize equity so well at deep stacks. Number 7, your suited broadways and strong offsuit aces, so ace-10 off through ace-queen off, are the hands that benefit the most from your opponent's lower 4-bet frequencies in the early stages. So be sure to 3-bet these hands at a pretty high rate, maybe not so much the ace-10 offs and the ace-jack offs, but certainly your stronger suited hands. Those are going to really benefit from not getting 4-bet, and they become mandatory 3-bets, as we've mentioned. Number 8, when facing 3-bets, be very conservative with your calling ranges, especially with middle card suited hands, which are easily dominated by a value-only 3-bet range. So a hand like Jack-10 suited, 10-9 suited, may actually not be doing that well if your opponent's 3-bet range is composed of mostly strong pocket pairs. Number 9, if your opponent happens to 3-bet on the smaller side, don't fall into the trap of automatically calling with your entire opening range, because you're likely up against a value-only 3-bet range. So a lot of your offsuit hands in particular are going to play very poorly at depth against that range. You do have to be mindful, even against a small 3-bet, of how your hand is actually going to play across 3 streets at depth. Number 10, if you do raise and get flatted and then face a squeeze, be very conscious of whether or not you actually have position against the player who's squeezing. This is going to matter a lot more than the presence of additional players behind you. If you're in position against the player who's squeezing, you might consider having a calling range. If you're out of position and there's a player behind or more than one player behind, you may want to play 4-bet or fold in those spots because calling is really unlikely to put you in good spots post-flop, multi-way, first to act.